Well, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shen Show, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today is Monday, May the 31st, which makes that Memorial Day. Got a Memorial Day message for you here shortly, but first off, happy birthday shout out going out to Bill Klein. So, without further ado, here's your birthday song, Bill. Hey, yard, it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, you're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Bill, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Well, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your very special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day. Happy birthday to you, Bill, and many, many more. All right? Well, alrighty then. I'd like to announce a little problem we're having, folks. Facebook is spanking me again because, well, I've posted too many non-politically correct things, apparently. That's all right. That's okay. I understand. You know, each and every day I keep seeing these commercials that say that they take a 27-year-old kid or a 28-year-old kid and they say how they've been on the internet all their life, and that that regulations should be changed and everything. Media ought to be regulated. And well, these kids don't know any better. You know what they're asking for is censorship, and they just don't realize it. But that's okay. That's all right. We can be censored. We can be spanked. I get spanked all the time. Little old Facebook spanks my behind. Anyway, I do have a shout out to my pokey pal Amanda Sue Little. Yuppery. She's out there still. And, well, all my friends Shen Show likers. That's the problem. You're having trouble finding me because, well, they're hiding me. Trying to hide me. But you'll find me if you look for me close enough. I don't know if the Bible with Briscoe is being found. I know you can still find it if you Google it, so go that route. The Shen Show, of course, it comes up way behind Shen Lu somewhere, so that one, the Shen Show, you may as well go on there and look for Shenandoah Briscoe and find me that way, okay? Anyway, looky here. Here's my Memorial Day. If you get a chance, please, today, go out to a military graveyard and do a drive-through. That there, my friends, will be a never-forgotten memory. And as you drive through, think about the freedoms that we, as U.S. American citizens, used to have. We could have walked outside, breathed in the fresh air, and enjoyed the face-to-face interactions with our neighbors, family, and friends. It was only a year ago that we were able to do that, and now our freedoms have been stripped and stolen away from us. And they, quote they, want us to believe that it's for our better good. Well, my friends, that is untrue. There is scientists and doctors who believe that we could have been done and beaten this thing a long time ago if we had just carried on as normal, and they call it herd immunity. And they, quote they, want you to believe that the only way you can gain herd immunity is with a vaccine. Bull, baloney. That's all I got to say. We are the land of the red, white, and blue, the land of the free, and the home of the brave. And who gave up their... That's who we are celebrating today. Those who gave up their lives for these rights. And it's to them that we owe it to get these rights back. So, believe you me, we should fight for our rights because, hey, if it's election fraud that we got to go through and dig out and root out and figure out what's going on there, let's do it. If it's just following the numbers and finding out that the COVID farce was a COVID farce, well, let's do it, the big C. And if you think that the jab is going to get you all better, take a look at what the new Pfizer one says. It says that that it is an accurate. I mean, it's completely will help cure your asymptomatic COVID. Let me see, what's the word? Asymptomatic. What's the word I'm looking for? Boy, I tell you what, I get this stuff in my head so fast, and then it drives me nuts because I get overwhelmed with all the information that starts floating through my head. ADHD? Well, that might be. But anyway, asymptomatic symptoms, which means that you did not feel, did not know, did not have any symptoms showing at all. That you were asymptomatic, meaning you didn't have any symptoms. And so they're guaranteed that it's going to fix those asymptomatic symptoms if you get it, right? What's the point? You didn't get sick. You didn't spread any sickness to anybody else. You had your 97% chance of getting by with it in the first place because you have immunities in your body that said, hey, don't worry about it. But no, you should get the jab. I couldn't believe it. The Pfizer vaccine. It says it right on the bottom. Sure enough, cures all asymptomatic, big C, symptoms. Why in the world would you want to cure symptoms? Those are the asymptomatic symptoms. You don't want to cure them, right? Because, well, that just means you didn't have any. You didn't feel anything. So if you cure that, that means you're going to start getting sick. Well, I guess that's what it says right there. Anyway, if people thought, oh, they said it's okay now to take the Johnson & Johnson one. Oh, goody. Go to sleep. Go. All right. My voice activation kind of came on, and it wasn't supposed to come on anyway. That being said, hey, it's time to go to the weather forecast, and it's 71 degrees outside right now. But the temperatures, we're going to be brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. That's right, Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is located at 2054 Campus Drive, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. That's right, come on in. No mask required. We are in St. Charles, that's legal. Social distancing, yeah, if you want to sit at the back, you're more than welcome to. If you want to wear your mask, hey, you're more than welcome to. But, let me put it this way. I don't wear my mask. Either way, I don't go anywhere with my mask on except to the doctor's office, which I can understand why you would want to have your mask on in a doctor's office anyway. You know why? There's sick people in there. And if you don't want to get sick, put on a mask and keep yourself from getting sick. Or my dentist's office. And the only reason is because that's a requirement there. Actually, they're getting over that requirement. Here shortly it will not be. There was a sign the other day that said, masks are optional, but they still would like for you to wear it. So, anyway, go shopping. Get out there. No masks. Don't worry about them. Don't wear them. Walmart. I'll tell you that much. Walmart could care less if you wear a mask or not. And I know this for a fact because the St. Charles Walmart over off of Zumbell at Regency Center has optional masks. No mask necessary. It's optional. You can wear it or you don't have to wear it. And so, if my Walmart in St. Charles, Missouri, because it's an optional county, says you don't have to wear it, then the only reason any Walmart out there would say that you have to wear it is because it's in your county. It is a one of the regulations or stipulation dedicated or done by your county. You should be talking to your congressman. You should be talking to your mayors. You should be talking to your city council. and try to get that off your city council so that you, too, can go out and eat at a restaurant. How are you supposed to walk into a restaurant and sit down and enjoy your meal if you have to lift your mask, take a bite, close your mask, chew your food, swallow your food, open your mask, put it in a bite, close your mask, eat your food, open your mask, chew your food? I mean, it gets monotonous, doesn't it? Well, especially if you're in my condition, can't do it. Can't be done. All right, maybe this is why I don't have likes on my page. I don't know for sure, but hey, if you want to wear your mask, wear your mask. You are protected. You've got your mask on. You're breathing in and out your air in your own mask. Don't knock me because I'm not wearing my mask. You're protected. You've got yours on. Leave me and mine alone. Okay? All right. And I won't bother you about wearing your mask. I won't tell you how silly it looks or anything like that. I'll just let it be. I won't call you a sheep, although I won't do it because it's not my place to tell you about your freedoms. Those are your freedoms. Wear your mask. You want to wear your mask. I'm not wearing mine. All right. Anyway, like I said, 71 degrees outside right now. And, well, later on today, it's going to be cloudy skies, slight chances of rain showers, and low temperatures around 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable. Tuesday, June the 1st. Cloudy with slight chances of rain showers. Highs near 75 degrees Fahrenheit with winds east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies early, giving way to a few showers after midnight. Low temperatures around 60 degrees Fahrenheit with winds east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 30%. With fluctuating temperatures going up and going down, it's no wonder we've got scattered thunderstorms and rains and different weather patterns due to the fact that the weather jumps from one spectrum to the other. 20 degrees. 22 degrees will be for tomorrow. Get that. Wednesday, June the 2nd. Rain showers in the morning with scattered thunderstorms arriving in the afternoon. High temperature, 72 degrees. Winds are going to be northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 60%. Now, isolated thunderstorms in the evening with a few showers possible, with overnight temperatures dropping down from 72 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. There's your reason for your weather and climates. Winds are going to be light and variable. Chances of rain, 30%. And then, Thursday, June the 3rd. Partly cloudy skies, a stray shower here and there, or thunderstorm is quite possible. Highs around 79 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, only a 19-degree drop in weather. Some clouds early will give way to generally clear conditions overnight with a near 60-degree Fahrenheit temperature. So there's only 19 degrees drop that night. Winds are going to be light and variable. And then for Friday, June the 4th, sunny skies, highs around 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be variable, light and variable, that is. Clear skies with low temperatures of 62 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable overnight. And then for your final day of our 5-day forecast, Saturday, June the 5th, sunny along with a few afternoon clouds. Highs near 85 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight with low temperatures around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And so there you have it. That's your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. All right, I felt like a few songs today, a couple of songs, just not really big bad songs, just some short little songs, but a little sip of the cider, a little nip of the nectar, a little bit of the H2O. Yes, there we. That's tap water there. tap H2O, meaning that it's got plenty of fluoride in it. Yes, sirree. No, not dental grade fluoride. It's got commercial grade fluoride. Commercial meaning that it's an abstract or it's a side. It came from excess materials due to some building of some pest control products down in Florida, and they had a whole bunch of excess of it, and they couldn't figure out what to do with it. So they thought, oh, we'll just trickle it into the water supply, tell them it's good for their teeth, and blindly tear out their teeth by putting a fluoride in through the interior system of the body. The body already had enough fluoride in it in the first place. How do you think teeth have been growing for millions and millions of years? Oh, let's see. They didn't have fluoride when they started growing. But then after the fluoride was put in 1975, dentists, boy, they've been making some money. Because, well, hey, teeth got worse. Teeth got worse and worse. Not only did they get worse and worse, but they fell out more randomly because of the fluoride in the water. That's beside the point. Here we go. Trailers for sale, rooms till at 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes. But 2 hours of a push and broom. Buys an 8 for 10, 12 for a bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. Third boxcar, midnight train. Destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I'm smoking old stogies I have found. Short but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. I know every engineer on every train. All their children and all their names. And every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. Oh, I'm singing trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No food, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. All the 2 hours of a pushing broom buys an 8 for 12 for a bedroom. I'm a man that means by no means king of the road. I'm singing trailers for sale or rent, roofs to let 50 cents. No food, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. All but 2 hours of a pushing broom buys an 8 for 12 for a bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. I said a man of means by no means, king of the road. All right. I know these are older songs than most of you guys know. I'm supposed to be older than I know, but that's okay. Here's a little story, big story. Well, big story about it's a story about a big man. Let's put it that way. Well, every evening at the mine, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245. Kind of broad at the shoulders and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew he didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, Big John, a big bad John, Big John. Nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and he stayed all alone. He didn't say much, kind of quiet and shy, and if you spoke at all to John, you just said hi to Big John. Well, somebody said he came from New Orleans, where he got in a fight over a Cajun queen, and a crushing blow from a huge right hand sent a Louisiana fella to the promised land. Big John, Big John, Big John, a big bad John, Big John. Well, then came a day at the bottom of the mine when a timber cracked and men started crying. Miners were praying and the hearts beat fast, and everybody thought they'd breathe their last except John. Well, through the dust and the smoke of this man-made hell walked a giant of a man that the miners knew well. He grabbed a sagging timber and he gave out with a groan, and like a giant oak tree he just stood there alone. Big John, Big John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John, Big John, a big bad John. And with all of his strength he gave a mighty shove. Then the miners yelled, "There's light up above!" And 20 men scrambled for a would-be grave, and now there's only one left down there to say, Big John. Well, with Jackson Timbers, they started back down. Then came rumbling way down in the ground, and then the smoke and the gas belched out of that mine, and everybody knew that it was the end of line for Big John. Big John, Big John, a big bad John, Big John. Now they never reopened that worthless pit. They just placed a marble stand in front of it. With these few words are written on that stand, "At the bottom of this mine lies a big, big man, Big John. Big John, Big John, a big bad John, Big John, Big John, a big bad John." All right, hey, there you have it. Couple of songs. Just thought I'd throw them out there for you. And that was Jimmy Dean. Of course, he has the rights to that song. He did. I don't. I didn't have the rights to the one prior to. So, if they come up and say that there's a copyright issue, I don't know why they would, because they haven't said it before. But I'll tell you why there would be a copyright issue and why they would not post this program, and that would be because I already went off on the subjects that I went off on. So anyway, hey kids, gather around. It's TV time, TV story time from Grandpa Shen. That's right, here I am, little Leroy. Are you in there? Are you out there? Hey boy. Congratulations to Mom and Pop. Little Leroy is here. Yes, sir-ree. The boy is here. And so is Oliver and Willow. I got kids all over the place, don't you know? I'm just getting old. Yep, burrs. And apparently I'm getting senile. Well, whenever I got too much junk on my mind, I can't think of the words that I want to say. But sometimes I take my time and put all the words together and put them all in phrases and words and symptoms. Sometimes they make sense and sometimes they don't. Anyway, let's see. There's Zoe out there too, and JT, and not Everett. Oh, shoot. Can't think of his name. Anyway, your grandma knows your name. Lisa knows your name, that's for sure. She just mentioned you the other day at church, and I can't think of your name, and I'm so sorry. I am. Doggone it. Like I said, that senility stuff, crazy stuff. People get my age, they start forgetting things. Short-term stuff. Not really. I got not real. I don't claim no short-term memory losses. That's for sure. Anyway, what we got here is the flying carpet, and so here we go. In a simple cottage at the foot of a snowy mountain, there was a mother working as a weaver. Well, every week the mother would bring the carpets decorated with figures of different kinds of birds, trees, and flowers to the market and sell them. The money earned would be used to raise her 3 growing sons. The youngest child was the only one who sympathized with her hardships, and every day he helped her collect wood sticks to use as fuel for the fire. Oh, sorry. Well, one day when the mother was at the market, she saw a wonderful drawing, and there was a castle leaning on the mountain, and in the middle of a flower garden with a stream flowing around. Far away on the hill, there were the sheep eating the grass. Well, the mother really loved the drawing, and so she decided to spend all her money on it. Well, when she came home, she hung it at the most special place of the house and enjoyed looking at it all the time. And took the youngest son's advice. She started to weave a big carpet imitating the drawing. She worked from early morning until midnight to raise the family and finish the carpet. It took her 3 years to finish it, and finish the work, and she did. Well, the mother hung her carpet up for everyone to see, and they were all amazed by her talent. Well, the scene of the carpet was half dreamy, half truly, with the sun shining brightly over the purpley blue water, and there was also a castle lying in the middle of a colorful flower garden. Everything was perfect. But suddenly a strong wind flew by and carried the carpet away. After that, the mother was badly sick. She didn't want to take a medicine, but she kept looking at the sky outside the window. The oldest son decided to leave home, heading to the east to find the carpet and bring it back. He kept going and going, but never came back. And then the second son was also determined to go, but once again he disappeared just like his brother. Seeing his mother becoming weaker by the day, the third son decided to start his journey seeking for the carpet. He kept going until he reached a glen. He met an old woman and a stony horse. She told him that the fairies on the shining mountain had borrowed his mother's carpet to weave their own painting. Well, to get to the shining mountain, he had to pass several volcanoes and a frozen sea with a stone horse. And then she gave him a bag of gold. She said that she had given everyone who passed by the same gold bags. His brothers also received the bags, but they used the gold to get into the city. They probably forgot about their sick mother, who was waiting for them at home. Well, to make the horse move, following the old woman's instructions, he drew his teeth and put them on to the horse's mouth. And the horse was revived, and it carried him through volcanoes and frozen seas, and finally to the crystal palace located on the mountain. His mother's lovely carpet was being used as the pattern for the fairies to make their own carpet, and the fairies admired the courage and poise of the boy, especially the fairy in the red gown. They only asked to borrow the painting for one more night to finish their own work. And the fairies in red, and the fairy in the red gown secretly embroidered her own image on the carpet. And at that time, the boy suddenly felt sleepy and gradually fell asleep. When he woke up, he found out that he was lying on the flying carpet. It took him home in just a blink, and his mother sat up from the bed and asked her son to stretch the carpet on the floor so that she could see it. Well, magically, the carpet kept expanding. The details in the painting turned into real things, and the mother stood there, speechless, looking at the dream castle, the garden that was full of flowers and fruits, and the broad hill, the sheep, everything was picturesque. And the sun, he was frozen, looking at the gorgeous girl standing on the strand of the lake. They saw each other and realized that they were beloved ones, right in front of each other. Well, Afterwards, the young son got married to the red-gowned fairy he met on the shining mountain. Their family lived happily ever after in that dreamy castle after all. Forever and ever, amen. Hey, don't you know, isn't it a wonderful thing to be able to have an imagination and bring yourself through a little trip through the mountains and the beautiful land and the scenery? Well, isn't that just the way? Remember, kids, keep your imagination alive, because your imagination is what will see you through. Don't let anybody ever shut off your imagination, because a lot of times your imagination is the only thing that will see you through. Sometimes people try to drill things into your brain that are incorrect, they're wrong. And well, with your imagination you can know that you can straighten things out. Just learn mathematics, reading, and history, real history, not fabricated history. There are a lot of ways to learn real history, and it doesn't come from history books in school. You'll have to find another way. The internet does have history, but you have to search very hard and difficultly to find it. There is a movie out there that I suggest you watch with your parents, so that your parents know too. It's called America. What would we do without her? Or what would we be without her? Anyway, if you have a Roku device, you can catch it on Tubi. It's a freebie on Tubi. Alright, hey, that being said, it looks like it's the Daily Bread portion of our program, so if you kids want to stick around, you can hear what God's got to say, because God is the most important person in your life. He will be your Lord and Master, that's right. He's real easy to get along with. There's only 10 little things that he asks you to do, or not do, that is. But anyway, his son Jesus Christ was born and raised and died on the cross just for you, so that if you did do something wrong or bad, you can be forgiven for what you had done, and you can live forever in heaven. Anyway, here we go. What is today's thing called? Oh, it's called a devotion. Yeah, the devotion is called The Secret Giver. And today's Daily Bread is going to be brought to you today by The Bible with Briscoe. The Bible with Briscoe 2021. The Bible with Briscoe 2021 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2021 is 2 Chronicles 13 through 14 and John 12, 1 through 26. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2021 for your daily reading of the Bible. Okay, let's see. Secret giver. That's the best way to be. If you're going to give to someone, don't let anybody else know. Just do it and be quiet about it. Matthew 6, 1 through 4 is what we'll be reading today. It's our scripture and insight to go along with secret giver. And so here we go. Be careful not to practice your righteousness in front of others to be seen by them. If you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven. So when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets, to be honored by others. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your Father, who sees what is done in the secret, he will reward you. There you have it. Like I said, what you give in secret, God gets to see, and he will let you know in heaven, in the life after, what you have received. All right, hey, that was the Daily Bread portion of the program, and today it was brought to you by The Bible with Briscoe 2021, which is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2021 for your daily reading of the Bible. All right, here we go. Hey, thanks, folks, for tuning into the Shen Show. I, Shen Briscoe, have enjoyed being your host for the day. I've got one more song for you, and that would go like this. Well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here's Ben Shen Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow, because, well, hey, I'll be here, and I hope that you are too.